Hello, in this video I'm just going to be showing you what I've finally decided to do with my turrets. They're currently still pretty useless in the sense that they require a ton of gas and you don't have real players attacking your base anyways, at least not in a way that costs you anything. So once that does happen though, I'll be running them, and I've been kind of thinking about where I should put them, where they're the most effective. And this is pretty much what I've come up with. I was strongly considering putting them inside my vault. I decided to go ahead and put windows in here so that I could shoot out of them, but then that would cost me 4 chest space. And I really wanted to maximize what I have in there. You never know what the future holds in this game, what the next change is going to be. It could be that the metal cutter comes out and it's just super easy to get in there, and you never know. So I still went ahead and decided just to keep the windows the way they are. I'm going to eventually probably knock down this one wall and put a window there. I mean, that was kind of an afterthought, but I'll just keep it that way. But what I decided to do with my turrets is to put them into these 4 locations around around my base. Let me switch to the big view here. So as you can see, I kind of have them centered around my base on the outside, shooting inwards. What that does is, it doesn't keep anybody from breaking in, but once they are in, then they're going to have a really tough time getting to my chest. I'll click on this one. This one's my only level 2, but as you can see from the spread, that almost every chest on that side of my base is covered. And if you broke into my base and I had that around all 4 walls, and that's just a level 2, and you would have a really tough time getting to my chest without getting shot quite a bit. I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I want this one wood wall in front to go to stone. This is something I thought about when this first came out, but if you run up to a wall and you have C4, I believe you could blow up the turret inside at the same time. So you would have to run up here, click it while you're getting shot, and try to heal out of it. I don't know how all that works exactly, but I was a little worried about that. If you came up here and it was wood, you would be running up here. You'd have to chop the wall down, which would take a long time, and then you'd have to actually destroy the turret. So it seems to me like having wood in front makes the most sense. I'm probably going to add some other walls that kind of make it even harder to get to it from the sides, in case, I mean, once you broke in here, you're not going to blow through the wall back in and try to get through this thing from behind. I mean, it's possible, but you'd be making so much noise, especially with the way the big one is now, that I can't see anybody doing that. It just wouldn't make much sense. So I'm not worried about anybody trying to attack these from behind. This one here, obviously I have to do a bunch of work. I got to knock down some walls and put windows, but it's the same idea. So on all 4 sides here, I'm planning on having turrets that will protect all my loot on the inside of my base while maintaining my vault once I'm finished here with all my really key stuff inside here. And eventually, as I get to level 3 turrets down the road, that spread, I assume the range gets even farther, and that spread would extend slightly into my vault as well, in the event somebody actually could make it to that thing with the metal cutter. So I feel pretty secure in my base right now. The new changes with the big one, my base has went from being certainly possible for a decent raider to break into to being back to pretty much impossible for anybody to break into. I mean, once I get my these last 3 steel walls for sure, I mean, all that stuff will be secure, obviously, but you'd have a really tough time breaking into my base and doing very much at the moment, with the way the big one works. So that's it for now. I hope that helps with your base design. Hopefully someday they make these turrets actually usable, because I love the idea of it. It'd be cool if I was actively in my base, helping to defend my base and having the turrets on and watching all that happen. So hopefully that will come in some future update down the road. All right, that's it. I'll see you out on my raid tonight, hopefully, if all goes well. All right, bye-bye.